What is up, y'all? What's up, y'all? So we have a new Extreme Z Awakening here. As you could see, it is Fusion Zamasu. Kind of weird that it's only Fusion Zamasu and not also Vegeta and Trunks. I've been hearing people say that maybe they'll announce them later, but I'm gonna go ahead and say no until they do, because I can't recall any times where they only easy-aid one unit and then easy-aid the unit the next week. I've never really seen that happen. If you could remind me if that ever did happen in the comments, feel free. I've been playing since the 8th year, so anything before the 8th year anniversary, like, I have no idea about. So if you could tell me if they've done that in the past, let me know. But I can't think of any recent times where they've done that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go towards the no side. But if they do surprise us and then easy aid them later on, then, you know, I'm gonna change my mind, like, whatever. But for now, they just have this Fusion Zamasu. And let's go over his kit. So Worldwide Chaos or Potara, P +4, and stats plus 170%. Is that the same? No, he actually got buffed by 20%. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go over the super attacks after the passive, because I think the passive is more important for right now. Activates the entrance animation when there is another Potara category ally on the team upon the character's entry turn. Okay, so let's look at Potara. Of course, we have the Rose. Both Roses. We have the Goku Zamasu. We also got the Zamasu right here. Okay. Not a bad selection of characters, and we have some Zamasus and Roses that can link up well. But we got the super easy as well. Yeah, so we're pretty chilling on we're chilling on that team. So that's not a bad condition right there. Receives an additional key +1 per key sphere. Okay, typical. And changes tech key spheres to rainbow for 5 turns. That's actually huge. So he changes tech to rainbow. Good for 5 turns. So definitely not a Festival of Battles unit. Basic effects: an additional key per key sphere. Changes key spheres of a certain type to int key spheres, excluding int and tech. Okay, so you're gonna basically have a full field of rainbow and int orbs. That's cool. Okay. Attack and defense plus 200%. And damage reduction rate plus 30%. Okay, very standard here. The double orb changing is kind of fire. That'll make him age really well. Double orb changing, because you can just put him in slot 3. You know, when he ages out, put him in slot 3, hide him, have this up for whatever other units is in slot 1 and 2, and you're good to go. When attacking with 12 or more ki, attacking defense plus 50%, and launches an additional super attack. Cool, just guaranteed super, that's what we love. When attacking with 18 or more ki, attacking defense plus 50%, super effective against all types, and launches an additional super attack. So 2 guaranteed super attacks at 18 ki. Cool. Does this do these stack together? So it's 100%. When attacking with 24 ki, crit and stats plus 100%. So that's 200%, right? That's 400% in total. So from what we read so far. For every attack received or evaded, damage reduction rate plus 10% within the turn, up to 30%. I'm very happy that now they're putting received or evaded, because, you know, I was there during the era where they did not have or evaded, because this is fairly new. You know, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku The Tanabata for last year or 2 years ago. Like that was horrible because you had to get hit and you couldn't dodge it. Vegeta, you can't dodge it. That sucks, you know. So putting or evaded on there really benefits us. So he needs to get hit 3 times for his damage reduction. Key, I wouldn't really say key matters, especially when we have the like link set as well. We have like right here key +2, key +2. Yeah, so we have 4 key in the links, and then we have 5 key right there, and then we have additional key right here, additional key right here. So this character will not be key hungry, that's for sure. So 30% damage reduction. I mean that's good, but 30% damage reduction I will have to see what his defensive stats are looking like. Because 60% damage reduction really isn't that much nowadays. Characters are getting blown up with 90. Look at Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Like he gets blown up with only damage reduction. So he's still gonna need some sauce to him. I mean, we could give him 30 dodge because he is an int character, but he really needs some defensive stats. And I don't think he'll go well against like tech units, or not tech, physical units. I think he'll get blown up by physical units. Every time the character receives or evades 3 or more attacks in battle, 10% recovers 10% HP at the end of turn up to once within a turn. And then when receiving an unarmed super attack, great chance of nullifying it, and then nullifies it with tremendous power with 10 or more key spheres. So grab 10 key spheres and he's insta nullifying supers, unarmed supers, which isn't that common. What is the most common type of? It's probably other stupid ass, like, oh man, I really wish they would change other, man. Please change other super attacks, like, please. Okay, so 60% damage reduction, 2 additionals, guaranteed crit, nullification, HP recovery, double rainbow orb changing. Okay, all of his like passive skills looks very, very solid. We're gonna have to see how good his stats are, because I think that will make or break this character. If this character doesn't have good stats, then he's gonna suck, even if this passive is good as hell. So we're gonna see exactly what his stats are looking like when he comes out. We can see right here. Oh, whoops. 21,000 attack, 13,000 defense, 22,000 HP. Yeah, we will just have to see, because some people might just have him at 55%, some people might have him at just base or at 79%. So we'll see how much all of these actually buff his stats. Let's move on to the super attack effect. Super attack, Blades of Judgment, greatly raises attack and massively raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack. 50% attack raise, 100% defense raise. Hold up. Hold on the phone. And he has 2 guaranteed additionals, and he could get the hidden. Well, but you would probably want to build 4 dodge on this guy. But honestly, if you could like get some additionals in there, you could have 300% defense on top of everything else. That's kind of crazy. I could see his defense being in probably like the 5 millions, I think. So he's actually looking pretty good. His ultra super attack massively raises attack, greatly raises defense, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. That is a 100% attack raise, a 50% attack defense raise. So Okay, so 50% on top of the 300. So 350% defense raise. Okay. And then the attack raise. Yes. I wonder if this will push him into like the 50,000, like 50 million crit range. We'll see what his range is when he's actually attacking, because for me, it's hard for me to read this kit and be like, oh yeah, he's good or bad. Like, I like to use the characters in game if possible. Active skill, massively raises attack temporarily. Is that a 100% raise? That's 100% raise, right? Causes ultimate damage and stuns the enemy for 1 turn. Can be activated after performing 5 or more super attacks in battle. So you can't use that until his 3rd turn. Because he's going to do... So let's say you don't get the hidden potential. So it's the Ultra and then the 2 supers. And next turn, the Ultra and then the 2 supers. That's 6. And then the 3rd turn he comes back. That's 6 attacks. And then you can finally pop the active. Okay. He has big bad bosses. That's what we love. That's what we love to see. Any good links here? He does have a bunch of crit. He has 10% crit in his links. So yeah, you don't need to put any crit on it. I mean, he guaranteed crits anyway, so he doesn't really need those. Yeah, big bad boss is probably his only quote unquote good link. There's also Fuse Fighter, so big bad boss and Fuse Fighters are pretty important. But all of these are attack buffs, so I mean, unless you need to one-shot the boss, like these aren't gonna help you that much. Linking partners, you know, we got the new Rose and Zamasu. We got the Super Easy A Rose. We have the Super Easy A Goku Zamasu, the limited times buff int Rose. We have the physical Rose, which if you could hide him, he's great because you could pop his domain buff. And yeah. Very, very, very nice. Here's Zamasu, looks nice. I do not think Vegeta and Trunks will Extreme Z Awaken unless they prove me wrong. And I am happy when Dokkan proves me wrong because I do love more content. So until they do it, I'm not gonna hold my breath. 200% leaders. Oh, he's even on the new Goku team as well. Oh, he's on Tien's team. Okay. He has no restrictions, right? He has no restrictions except Potara. But you could get Potara on these. You could get Potara on these leader skills very comfortably. Very, very comfortably. So he really doesn't have a restriction that will feel like he needs to be run on a certain team. You can just run him on any team as long as there's another Potara character. So, you know, Final Trump card, boom, done. Future Saga, boom, done. Fuse Fighters, boom, done. Power Wishes, boom, done. All those have Potara characters, so there we go. Fusion Zamasu looks good. In addition to any team that has a Potara character on it, which is huge. I've really noticed that Dokkan has been removing restrictions from characters. And if they do put in a restriction, it's really not a bad restriction. Like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, he needs a Kamehameha character with him for his active. There's so many good there's so many good characters with these characters that they have quote unquote restrictions on, that aren't like, the restrictions aren't even that bad. Like before it used to be, oh, you want the entire kit where you have to have a certain team, but nowadays it's like you throw them on as long as you fulfill one condition, you have the full passive, which I really love. So thank you, Dokkan, for really making these units runnable on any team. So that's what I really enjoy right now. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like below. Leave a comment on your thoughts about the Fusion Zamasu Extreme Z Awakening. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!